I'm not just gonna sit here wasting my time, but I think I have to read this pile of shit. But I'm not cyberbullying or harassing. Just don't harass the author of the story because it's just my own criticism and my opinion. It's a Loud House creepypasta that is just god-awful. But without further ado, here's the story. Do you remember that show I was watching called The Loud House? Yeah, of course. You literally had to... It's actually called, not call. Well, I was on my computer. I was using Movie Studio Platinum 13.0 to make this videos, alright. It's supposed to be this video is like Go Animate, Toon Boom, and more. When I was go check on my email and... Oh my god. You see, this is the type of story I would write if I was still 13. Okay? This is the type of story I used to write when I was 13 years old. Because nowadays, at least my stories actually somewhat has personality. Well, some of them, because there's plenty of them that are just not that good still. If you want an example, here's some examples. The McDonald's advert on Adult Swim. That story is decent. What else? The Ronald McDonald Show is one. Seed Upper Block's decent, although even though that kind of doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make that much sense, but Seed Upper Block was somewhat decent. What else? Yeah, that I have improved, and to the author of the story, you can improve like me. Yes, you can. And then I guess I'll go back to the story. When I was go check on my Gmail, I saw it. This message text looked gray color and said, "This time I will have my revenge on Zalgo spirits about my fucking ass, you Tom." What the fuck am I reading? This is, yeah, no. I send your VHS tape and I will coming to get you. You will pay for this, but it was just only beginning to death us. Yeah, this story is obviously written by a fucking 9-year-old. Or it used to be. The text with the cover of the blood and red color, I saw, of course, a cliché. I saw that button with cover of blood, gore, and mangled. When I click on it, then knock the door. Okay, where's the beginning? And where's? Okay, never mind. Then knock the door, and my big brother named Billy. He loves anything in his kind of stuff or something like that. By the way, he's 16 years old and I'm 19 years old. Oh, Lord. I swear, no, I guarantee you no. I guarantee you the protagonist's story is obviously like fucking 8 years old. If he's typing like that. Yeah, this is how horrible the story is, but you can do better. You can do better. Whoever wrote this when I open, I is supposed to capitalize, and it's supposed to be opened the door, and there's box packaging with paper named 4 words. My brother opened the box, and I saw a VHS tape with the cover of blood and... What the fuck? This story does not make any sense. This story makes the littlest fucking sense you can ever imagine. The cover of blood, imagine getting a VHS tape that just has a cover of blood and blue paint, and the person said paint blue and gray spattered text say, The Loud House Crying dot MP4. Of course, another fucking cliche. I pick up VHS tape, of course, take a shit on it, and jizz on it. And I put on it. Oh my god, this story is absolutely ridiculous as fuck. He starts with the theme song in G major. Oh my god, this story is bad. That is so fucked up and disturbing. The title card looked on blood background, and text haved looked glitch with the words, "The Big Crying Death," with old looked withered, and there's static on his comic book, and there's no Lincoln in the title card. How much horrible grammar does this story have to offer? Oh my god, The episode starts with inside in the abandoned house to the living room, and then the story says to living room. There was Lincoln sitting in the sofa. Lincoln was sitting in the sofa, for fuck's sake. God damn. And crying. He sounded like human crying. Like a human crying. No, it sounded like real human crying, and that's a fucking cliche. Or something. After he cutscene, 10 minutes with the yellow static shows bedroom with windows broken, sofa scratching, TV with cover of many of inky and screen. Oh my god, I'm just trying not to laugh so hard at what absolutely ridiculous the story is. Holy shit, dude. Then he cuts scene 9 minutes. It cuts to the scene 9 minutes after whatever there is. He shows creepy outside. It shows creepy outside with dead 3 people. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Whoever this person is, whoever wrote this story, are you new to typing? Because I feel like you should not be allowed to write this stuff until you're old enough. With dead 3 people, it's supposed to be with 3 dead people. 2 heads cut it off was Luna and Sam. They looked like dead. Looked like dead. Blood dropping out on his house, and I hear screams coming from on TV. He cuts to Lincoln. Who the fuck is he? Who the fuck is he? What's the he on this story? Who's the person who cuts to Lincoln? What the fuck? And his eyes are bloody coming out his eyes. Another shitty cliche. For about 1 minute, as I saw there looking at Lincoln staring at me. About 2 minutes and 10 seconds with red eyes for red mist. Fuck. You had to add another creepypasta into a creepypasta. God, this is probably by far one of the worst Loud House creepypastas I've ever read. This is along with whatever that story was. I can't remember what it was. But it was if you're wondering what I'm talking about, it's the one story where Lincoln kills one of his sisters with a fucking phone. There you go. Then it cuts to Lincoln, and this time he had dark red soulless eyes with gray and white pupils and blue dripping from his eyes. Is this supposed to be satire or something? Like, is this supposed to be a troll pasta? Because I don't see a fucking creepypasta in this. Unless if it's written by an 8-year-old. And no, I'm not trying to be bowling. I'm not cyberbullying, for fuck's sake. Come closer for 9 seconds. Shows background changed into picture of Lynn with those black soulless eyes with red pupils and blood dripping out of her eyes. One of these Sonic.exe like cliches. Okay. Except he has sharp... It's a she, you... It's a she, alright? Not a he. That was the same color as blood. And the final scene, he shows Lincoln running in the hallway, background cuts to light. Purple and blue static. He keeps very, very fast, like insanity. Sorry about that, guys. Where I was on again? Hold on. Red people's black and red. Okay, I found it. Very, very fast, like a insanity for 19 minutes. And this time, he shows picture hyper-realistic image of Link. Oh my fucking god. This... Come on! With black soulless eyes with red pupils and black dripping from eyes, burning scar on the side of his face, and he has shark's mouth. Except he has sharp teeth, and that was the same color as looked like a zombie? The fuck? And then show red static flick red 4 times, and on the 3rd time, it did the distorted and demonic Kefka screaming. The fuck is Kefka? It cuts to the dark green static again, but the noise being louder and more distorted for a stranger's 10 seconds. What the... Then it stopped and showed nothing but black screen as I sat there staring at the black screen for 15 seconds. Some Japanese text came up that said, I can't even say that because I don't even learn Japanese. One day was badly for fun forever. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? The text was so red and darker. In the background was a picture of Satan's eyes. Look, that Naughty Bear creepypasta, it had that demon cliche, but guess what? I actually did like that story because for some reason it has a Herobrine-like touch to it. It has a Herobrine-like touch to it. I thought it was pretty interesting, and it would be a really interesting find if that Easter egg was actually real in the game, in Naughty Bear. But this type of demon cliche is just fucking it's just no. God. And as the text came up, did the scream sound, and then it cuts to black, and the episode ended. What the fuck was that? To crap of me, that's it, I will destroy it. And I said I was destroyed the VHS tape for the show. I heard a whisper with demon whisper. I'm going to come find you and I will rip your soul out. And as I turned around and I saw the shadow figure of Lincoln with black soulless eyes with white pupils and gray dripping from his eyes and outside. And he disappeared. And then I take VHS tape and trash. I turn on my computer desktop with AVI video. Loudhouse cried.mp4. And I deleted and clean on trashed it. He disappeared and I will never. Oh my god. Seen lost VHS tape again. When I opened note and he said 5 words. It's Chinese, I think. Like I said, I don't know a lot about other languages besides like German. Well, a little bit of German and Spanish. 1 week I have my revenge. When I go driving my car, when I'm going to graveyard, and well, there we are. The fuck did I just read?